Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Chris here. Welcome to my show, Young Living with Dr. Chris. And I'm going through the oils that come in the starter kit. I've got my 15 ml bottle of lavender here. You start off with 5, and 5 is not enough. I always buy the 15 ml. So we're going to be talking all about lavender tonight. If you've got any questions, you can just type something in the chat. I will do my best to answer. If you're watching on the replay and you have a question, you can always reach out to me. I will put my contact information in the description of the show. So lavender, it's pretty amazing. The species of this is called Lavandula angustifolia. And this is really important. You want to make sure when you're looking on your bottle that there's a species on there, and that's all there is. That's what you will find with Young Living on the single oils. There is just one oil in there and nothing else. Some companies will substitute a species within the family where the fragrance is similar. They might also put in some synthetics, and they might also put in some other things like carrier oils. So you have to be aware of that. You know, with Young Living, what you're getting with their seed to seal promise, right? So lavender essential oil is distilled from the flowers and leaves of the lavender plant, and it's a very well-known, widely used essential oil, which has been given the title of Swiss Army knife of essential oils. So basically, when in doubt, try lavender, right? Everybody should have it in their toolkit. You don't want to be without it. It is super gentle, so it can usually be applied topically without dilution in most people, especially adults and older children. And it is generally safe to use with children and even babies, just diluted if you're applying topically. So Young Living Seedlings line uses lavender oil as one of the essential oils that they are infusing these amazing baby products with. So if you haven't smelled the seedlings oil, it's pretty incredible. And you can actually just buy a little bottle of seedlings oil to diffuse if you want to. So that is really great. If you're a DIYer, you can add a few drops of your lavender to water in a mister and spray your children's pillow and linens before bed, or even your own. And that way you can help them sort of chill out and calm down for the night and get ready for bed. Now, the name lavender derives from the Roman lavare, which means to cleanse. And it refers to the Roman custom of scenting baths with the leaves and flowers of the plant. So why not add some lavender to your bath? Add it first to Epsom salts, because this is going to help the lavender disperse within the tub, and enjoy what the Romans did way back when for cleansing your mind, your body, your spirit, everything. And Young Living also makes lavender bath bombs for those of you who are not into DIY. If you are, though, you can make your own bath bombs and maybe give them as gifts too. Whatever, right? Lavender, you can't go wrong. Now, most people are familiar with lavender's relaxing effects, and this is an oil I use basically every single night in my nighttime diffuser, with a couple of different oils that might shift and change, but lavender is one of those regular ones to help support my sleep. And if you have occasional insomnia, you might want to try blending a drop or two of lavender oil in a little bit of carrier oil and massage it into the soles of your feet. And that's going to get absorbed right into your system and help have that calming and relaxing effect that will help you get induced into that deep delta sleep. Lavender is a great balancer. So it's really useful in helping you to recover from things like mood swings, anxiety, and if you're just a little down in the dumps, it can help lift your spirits. Matt Heol, the 6th century botanist, regarded lavender flowers as most effective against conditions of melancholy. So this is really, lavender's really been used throughout the ages, and we have it right in our hands. And of course, the oil is so much more concentrated than the dried herb. So one drop is going to be super concentrated and have those miraculous therapeutic effects that we're looking for. It's also great to use for moms who are in labor to help keep calm, balanced, but yet focused on what they're doing. It won't induce sleep in them. And this is one of the sort of conundrums of lavender, because you can use it in the daytime to help keep yourself focused, right? Pretty crazy. Lavender has a restorative tonic effect, which makes it useful for helping you when you are in couch potato mode and you need to help. It will help you shake off that lethargy and fatigue. The Victorians thought that lavender was an excellent headache cure and would often wear a sprig under their hats. So you might want to try lavender oil to help ease occasional tension headaches by applying it to your temple area or even the nape of your neck, the back of the head. Lavender is great to support your skin, and I add it to my Art and Bloom system moisturizers, as well as to my facial serum that I make for nighttime. And I have a post on that. I will hopefully remember to put a link to that in this description. You can add it to your body lotion or your body oil to retain your skin moisture. I love Young Living lotions. They are so like luxuriously creamy, but they sink in. They don't sit on top of your skin. They have one with lavender in it. I love the Genesis, so sometimes I'll put a little bit of lavender on it when I'm putting it on my body. And if you don't want to do any DIY, there's also the relaxation body oil that has some lavender in it. So there's a lot of already made products that Young Living has with lavender in it. There's shampoo, there's conditioner, oils, body lotions. So, if you're not into DIY or you love the scent of lavender, you can get those things as well. So lavender is great to have on hand to soothe any skin issues, including minor cooking incidents or a day spent in the sun where you've been out in the sun for too long. Just put it right on there. Again, you can put it straight or you can dilute it. Now, these are the words of René Maurice Gattefossé. He was a French chemist and a scholar, and we really owe a lot to him because of what he was discovering with essential oils. He was a perfumer, but he also was looking into plants to use their oils in what we now call aromatherapy. So what happened to him is, and this is the exact words, the external application of small quantities of essences rapidly stops the spread of gangrenous sores. In my personal experience, after a laboratory explosion covered me with burning substances, which I extinguished by rolling on a grassy lawn, both my hands were covered with a rapidly developing gas gangrene. Just one rinse with lavender essence stopped the gasification of the tissue. And this treatment was followed by profuse sweating and healing, which began the next day. And this was written in July 1910. So gangrene is the most common cause of it is something called Clostridium perfringens. It's a bacteria. And although we do know that lavender oil can inhibit the mechanism known as quorum sensing, and this is where bacteria decides to release their toxins, no one has yet tested this. So I'm going to put that reference in the description so that you have it. This inhibition of quorum sensing signals by essential oils, and this is in phytotherapy research. I find all this stuff fascinating because I love science, and I love when it's plant science and it helps us. I also like to add a few drops of lavender oil to my Young Living mascara, and they have so many mascaras. I actually use both the lengthening and the thickening, one after the other. And I don't really have great lashes, but I think it does give them some definition. Lavender is great to put on wool dryer balls at the end of the dry cycle. You don't want to use those nasty dryer sheets, right? They're toxic. They're so smelly and toxic. Lots of chemicals. We don't need that. We can pull out our wool dryer balls, put a few drops of lavender on, toss them in at the end, and your clothes will smell amazing. And you can also put a few drops of lavender on felted wool scraps and put it in your drawers and your closets to keep your clothes smelling really fresh. All right, I want to go into a little bit about Lavender Vitality. I don't have a bottle of Lavender Vitality on me because it's 5 ml, and this is a lot more economical to get the 15 ml. But I'm going to show you Lemon Vitality just so I can talk to those people out there who might be new. So we've got a colored label and a white label. Well, pretend like this one says lavender on it. I'm just going to hold it up like that. It doesn't. It says lemon. But there is a companion. I call it a vitality companion to lavender. And why that is important is that if there is a vitality companion, we know that vitality oils are for internal use. So they are the same oils. The oils in the Vitality bottles are the exact same oils. They're no different at all to the ones with the colored labels. That's important, okay? It's important for you to know so you don't get confused. But to be compliant, we always talk about Lavender Vitality or Vitality oils when we're talking about internal use. So you can use Lavender Vitality in smoothies, sauces, dressings, marinades, drinks, cocktails, mocktails. Put a teeny bit on your fruit, put it in jams or sorbets. Like really just go crazy, be creative. And you can also add it to a veggie cap and take it internally that way. Now, I've already talked about lemon and peppermint. So there is a trio of lemon, lavender, and peppermint, those 3 oils that have been purported to help with seasonal support when there's a lot of stuff in the air to help with those people who suffer from seasonal issues. So you can put those 3 oils in the capsule and take that internally. You can also diffuse those 3 oils, and you can also apply them topically on the neck. So this is something that you can do. Lavender lemonade, you can make that by adding a drop or 2 to your favorite lemonade recipe. I will put mine in the description. You can also add a drop of lemon vitality and lavender vitality to your water that you're drinking. And that way you can continue to hydrate yet flavor it. So it's like lavender lemonade water without any sweetener. If you like things a little bit sweet, you can add a little bit of stevia, or there's the lavender and lemon vitality drops from Young Living. Again, if you're not so much of a DIYer. All right. Did you guys know that Young Living has 3 lavender farms? So there's one in Mona, Utah. I've been to that one, and I actually helped plant some lavender. There's the St. Marie Lavender Farm in Idaho. And then there's the Simeon La Rotonde Lavender Farm in France. Can't wait to go visit them. You can visit all of them. You just let them know you're coming. And yeah, this is the only company that you can actually go visit all the farms and see what they're doing. They're growing, they're distilling, everything that's going on. So as I said, all Young Living single essential oils are pure. They're never diluted with carrier oil. And they are what's going to be therapeutic and have those effects that I was talking about. Did you know that there is more lavender coming out of France than they produce? So it's going to be very common for things to be adulterated. So this is why we stick with Young Living. They have their seed to seal promise. We know it's pure. We know that we're going to get those therapeutic benefits and that there will not be any toxins added to it, which can be dangerous and unhealthy. So if you love what I have to say, give me a thumbs up, like it, share this with your friends, let them know how amazing lavender is. And of course, Young Living Lavender, you can't get more pure than that. Subscribe to my channel so you know when I am putting a video out, and you'll get notifications if you click that little bell symbol. All right, everybody, have a great evening. If you would like to contact me for more info, if you have questions, if you are wanting to become part of the Young Living family, just reach out. I'll put all my contact info in the description. All right, till next week. Oh, next week is going to be the first of the month, so I'll be going over all the promotional items. Yay. All right, bye.